my
It's
god.
recording. All right, Superman versus Goku, regular Superman, and Goku's free game, except for the newest movie and GT because GT's not canon.
Wait, GT's not
But no
canon?
Super Saiyan God form?
Uh, no.
Okay, so
Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because he can pretty much infinitely get more powerful, so he wins. There
Soup.
you go, people. The 30-second video.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me?
All
I
right,
say, what about, if you're gonna count Goku God form, you have to win Superman Prime, because
all right, fine. We won't count the God form. We'll count like up to Super Saiyan Form 3, and the potential to go further than that.
Mm. Let's see. Based off Gotenks in DBZ during the Majin Buu arc, he was able to rip through a different dimension, be able to do that.
Wait,
So
no, that was Gotenks and...
yeah, but it was still Super Saiyan 3.
Oh, yeah.
no, we're talking specifically Goku.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying, that if he's Super Saiyan 3
If Piccolo and Gotenks can do it, when Gotenks is at Super Saiyan 3, then Goku's more powerful than them both, so I guess...
he has the ability, yeah.
But
That's
they've also said that any fusion is insanely powerful compared to just one man.
They were 10 years old.
Yeah, so their power levels are nothing even though they could turn Super Saiyan in comparison. So even a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would probably still be equivalent to, due to their youth, a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. If not even lower due to the fact of their inexperience.
And Trunks had to lower his power to allow them to be even so they can do that.
Yeah, because Trunks was more powerful than Goten. Oh wait, do we count Vegito or no?
No, because it's just Goku.
Okay.
That'd be like, oh, let's have the Justice League then for Superman.
I don't think that would make that much of a difference, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, Vegeta would probably be a lot more than that. I mean, Wonder Woman has her freaking gauntlets and her lasso of truth and everything. You can say that. But they classified it under magic, and magic has been used against the people in the DBZ universe, and they've been able to withstand magic. So it's not as powerful.
All right, so what side are you on, Matt?
It's
Goku
tough.
or Superman?
It's tough
Who
for
do you
me.
think will win in a fight?
Mm,
Like a straight-out brawl. All right. Wayne, you answer while Matt's thinking.
I honestly don't know. It's hard to...
How can you guys not know?
Oh, okay. Let me explain for me. I lean, in my opinion, while I'm deciding on this still, I'm leaning more towards Goku, and he's probably leaning towards Superman, assuming Gwen is in my opposition to everything. But the reason for why I state this is because instant transmission, so it's equivalent to, well, as it says, instant. So instantaneous speeds and being able to move that quickly. The fact that Saiyans can get extremely powerful when they're near death also makes it very powerful. Do we count sensu beans or no?
Uh, sure.
Okay, so the ability...
Count sensor being for both, or...
No,
just
no.
Goku because it's his like one sensu being.
Okay, so a sensu being in order to rejuvenate his strength when near said death. Universal Spirit Bomb and being able to gather energy throughout the universe, being able to blast people into different parts of the world and whatever for whatnot, and as well as the fact of if you need to see another thing of power level, even during the Cell arc, Vegeta gained up enough energy for a final flash that literally went to the ends of the freaking galaxy and still didn't kill Cell. Yet he was... Goku is even stronger than that in DBZ. And during the Majin Buu arc. Blah. I keep forgetting that it's all the same thing. That's what I'm saying is that if Vegeta cannot kill Cell and blast near the ends of the universe, you can check the damn clip, then there's something weird with this power level stuff going on here. Also, Broly could kill planets, and he was about Super Saiyan 2 level.
Mm.
So, Galaxy Crusher level? Goku's at?
Okay. Yeah, Goku definitely can destroy galaxies. It's a thing where when a Saiyan is near death and they heal back from that, their power is actually increased. something like that.
Plus, if you kill Goku, he can technically come back. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Goku isn't afraid of death necessarily. But the problem is that how much Superman can take in comparison to the power of...
I think here's the problem is that I probably know Superman better than you, and you probably know Goku better than me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I really don't know Goku that well.
Alright.
But there's something stated at one point with Superman where the problem is when you see Superman doing most of what he does, that's only a fraction of his power. He has to curb himself in everything he does for every second of every day, because if he doesn't,
Well,
pretty much kill people.
I'm not using references of, oh, he's getting coffee at his shop. I'm using the thought references of, yeah, he's fighting Doomsday right now, the guy who will destroy the world if he doesn't be defeated. And
Right. And those are the only times he ever cuts loose. And actually, the only time he's ever done it was with well, there's a couple times he does it, but like the first time he does it is not Doomsday. The guy from Apocalypse. Shit, what's his name?
Darkseid?
Darkseid, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Darkseid was one of the first enemies he really got a chance to actually be himself. And when he actually cuts loose, he dropped Darkseid like nothing.
Yeah, but...
And it's one of those things where I don't know if you can actually do a fair comparison, because I don't think you've ever really gotten to see both Goku and Superman ever really cut loose to their full potential. I mean, they're always curbed.
But the problem is that Superman fights against planet-destroying villains most of the time, while Goku, on the other hand, faced enemies that could destroy galaxies on there. The equivalent of your fight for Darkseid would probably be equivalent to a Broly fight, because Broly just went around blowing up planets repeatedly. And hell, during the end of DBZ, they were afraid of Majin Buu taking out entire sectors of the damn galaxy.
Darkseid was looking for the anti-life equation.
Yes, I get that.
Darkseid had gained control of the anti-life equation. Do you even understand what would have happened?
If he got it. He did it, though.
And he was one of the few people who would have been able to.
Yeah, I get that.
Superman's another. Superman could, and apparently at one point he actually studies under the Source, which is why he becomes Prime, basically.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. I can understand. Yeah, like I said, I understand that everything for Prime, him being invincible and vulnerable to magic, pretty much becomes a freaking god at that point.
Well, he becomes what Amazo was at one point, like only more so. Remember Amazo?
Yes, okay, yeah.
Amazo left and then scoured the galaxy for about 100, and then he phase shifted entire planets into other seconds of timelines just to move them out of his way without even trying.
Yep. I get that. Yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, once the thing is, like, I don't know if I think at this point, like, you kind of have to say which exact Superman and which exact Goku, because I think at a point, I think there is certain points where Goku could definitely beat Superman, and then I think there's a point where Superman just so outpasses Goku that it's not even funny. I think early Superman and early Goku probably would have won every single time. Later Superman and later Goku, I think Superman starts winning a lot more, and I think maybe there's a tipping point, and you'd have to really think about it to find out where that is.
I'll agree with you on that, because the thing is that I want to say Goku, but only because of for the early points.
Step away from your mic first. It's just back a little way over your mic.
Sorry.
I'm hearing a little puffs.
All right, sorry.
A little closer.
Yeah. All right. So I want to say Goku earlier, like what Gwen said, because of that. It's just I don't know how durable Superman is in comparison in order for him to take the blows. But if he can take about universal blows, he'd be even on there, because Majin Buu is up to that level in standards. So that's...
Oh, durability-wise?
Yeah, because that's the thing that a lot of people kind of BS about, and even the comic book writers, because the thing is that Goku...
That's the thing is, Superman almost never goes up against anyone who's like him.
That's what I'm...
Zod, but even Zod didn't really understand how to use his power most of the time.
Good point. So he probably... it would be more of an exaggeration on that. After all, a farmer with a frickin' shotgun has a power level of 20. So, yeah.
Was it 20?
That was
Yep.
5.
I think it was
No,
3.
it was 20.
Okay, 20. But that's my point, is that if a farmer with a shotgun's about that much, and then Universal destroying things like Majin Buu is like some god knows how much millions, it's definitely... It's about the same level as Zod, I'm assuming, from there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That I think there's a problem with Goku's had a chance also to train with being able to take blows like that.
Oh, yeah,
Superman's never even had that chance. Like, he doesn't have anyone who can do that to him besides, like, Darkseid and Amazo and people like that.
Oh, shit, and he never dealt with anyone around his speed either, while freaking
Right,
Goku...
Flash was the closest ever. I mean, Flash can actually go faster than Superman. It's one of the few things Superman has never been able to outdo. Flash can basically break reality. with
He
how
can
fast
he
goes.
can he can vibrate into other realities.
Well, yeah, and he went so fast that he almost broke all of time at one point too.
Yeah.
Flash is a beast.
Flash is actually supposedly the strongest Justice League member. They figured it out. In sheer power, Flash is actually apparently the strongest.
Well, yeah, because he can frickin' run as fast as... he can run so fast that he can literally cause the equivalent of a Big Bang punch because of the Speed Force. I got that.
Which would be actually interesting to see Flash against Goku.
Yeah, he probably
Flash
around
just
his
hits
level.
Goku with a Big Bang punch. Just
Flash
well,
can't
fuck
fly
you.
though. Goku can.
He can move
Flash
fast
can actually
enough.
fly.
Yeah.
Not like fly,
He can
but
jump
he can.
and be in the air for a while. That's not flying. That's
No, and he also can do the whole twist his arms thing until and create tornadoes to lift himself up on.
Can.
So he can float, hover, fly, like not like straight up fly.
Then
like
he has
Superman.
only his legs though, and Goku
Yeah, right.
is still pretty fast. And
He can also
Right, but I'm saying Goku would have to, I think, come down to the ground just to hit Flash.
I don't
he's
think...
just blow up the area with energy blast.
Yeah, but
So
that's
I'm saying I think Flash could outrun it.
Yeah, that's another problem, because Flash is way too fast for that. I mean, the closest thing is instant transmission, even if you can catch him. But the thing is that Goku could probably survive the Big Bang Punch, as much as I want to say. If anything, like, my reason why I can't say Superman would win is just because of the durability factor that I don't know about in comparison. But I know how much Goku could possibly take, because if you can take Plant Destroyers and Universal Destroyers, people around those type of power levels, and can take hits from them, we already know his threshold a bit for what Goku can take. The problem is with Superman is that, like you said, he never had an adversary besides Zod and such, and so I don't know his threshold. As for Flash, he's not as durable, but in exchange he gains much more power because of the Speed Force and being able to hit with a Big Bang Punch. And also being able to constantly move around, so we don't know if he just outspeeds Goku in general.
Question: has Goku ever lost his powers?
Nope.
No.
No, well, actually,
That's one of the.
yes and no. The thing
That's
is,
one of the other things. They've had Superman lose his powers multiple times, and he still ends up defeating enemies who are much stronger than him, even without his powers.
Yeah, he had the similar
So
thing.
Superman has kind of a ingenuity aspect, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like, he's not just a brute force kind of guy. He actually does think.
Yeah, actually, I have something to say that before Matt gets to his point. I remember seeing, hold on. I remember seeing a bit where Superman's trying to cure cancer, and he's like, "Man, I wish I could show people that I'm not just a muscle."
Yeah, he is. He actually is. He's not like a genius level or anything. He gets there eventually. He gets to the sort of the all-knowing stage, but even so, at
So
just the
Goku.
base level, he's actually pretty smart.
Matt,
Okay, well, Goku's a similar aspect as well, because he works on his own combat method. He comes up with different strategies during fights. For example, what the hell is it? Solar flare, or like that flash that he does in order to blind enemies during fight. Yeah, so solar flare. He blasted an enemy up to the sun when he couldn't kill it at one point, but if he can see Superman doing that, I doubt he'd do that, and he only did that like once. But knowing Goku now, he probably doesn't even need the sun for energy. He could probably output more than that. So that's a factor. I'm just saying, like, Goku has used different aspects of it. He's not smart, though, but he's more or less combat-oriented or focused, because he's
Right, he's
constantly...
strategic, but he's
Yeah.
not, like, brilliant.
Exactly.
He's
only
actually
good-
really dumb, but when it comes to
Yeah,
combat,
I've kind of noticed.
Fighting is the one thing he's actually smart at.
I
And
think he dropped on his head when he was a baby, though.
Yeah, he did, but that's actually what made him good, actually.
Yeah.
Remember, kids. Remember,
Remember,
kids.
Drop your...
Drop your babies on their heads when they're super young and
I
smushy.
think there's not enough...
To make them good guys.
I think there's sort of not enough data to really tell a fight.
That's what I'm
There's
saying.
no-
Yes.
And then you just sort of go through which Superman are we going with. Not even just, like, Superman Prime or anything, but I mean, like, there's also Earth 1 Superman, there's Justice Lord Superman, there's so many other iterations of what Superman is willing to do. And I mean, in a fight against Goku, it also becomes like, why is he fighting Goku? Is he fighting Goku just to see who's better?
You know
Because I
why
don't
he's fighting
think-
Goku? Because it's a TV special. They were both main heroes, and they just happen to cross each other. That
See, I don't think Superman would
no,
ever do that.
no,
though.
no. That always happens because Batman and Superman. Batman would know all about the Superman. They wouldn't just come across and fight, but they're going to because that's what happens. That's what always happens when two main heroes come across each other. In no matter what universe it is, they almost always fight at least a little. And it always happens.
What I want to say
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So if Goku is threatening Earth or something like that, I think Superman's also going to not hold back at all. Whereas if they're just fighting for whatever reason, Superman, I don't think is going to go all out right off the bat.
Actually, I would
Even
I would think how it would go is this happens plenty of times with Goku. Goku would probably be like, "Hey, you want to spar and see how strong we are?" And
That's
then
what I
it would
wanted
just
to say.
escalate to the part where they both just keep using more and more of their power just to see who's stronger. And it's all friendly, but they're trying to beat the snot out of each other.
Exactly, but the problem is how long that lasts, how long the blows go and the punches go, and if Goku gets low enough, he's probably going to get the whole saying I survived, being in an encounter very weak and I grow exponentially stronger type thing, because that's how Saiyans are. But the thing is that I don't, like, it's that damn durability factor. I want to say he'll win because of that, but I don't know. It all depends on the writing of Superman, because there's a lot of...
And I think again that not
he's-
even Superman knows how durable Superman is, because usually people decide that straight up trying to beat the shit out of Superman is a bad idea and instead try to use kryptonite.
Exactly.
Like, most people don't try to go toe to toe with Superman. It just doesn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. I want to say, like, no offense to comic book fans, I love them. It's just we don't have anything concrete. Goku at least has some form of comparison that we could have. Oh, guy blows up a planet, he survived that fight, he grew stronger out there. Okay, let's go to the next comparison that we can actually see. For God's sakes, Master Roshi blew up the fucking moon in Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. We can kind of see what's going on. Also, the weakness thing, I wanted to go back to that. Goku did have a weakness with the tail, but he kind of overcome it, and he also, whenever he grew his tail, it got cut.
He overcame it by cutting it off and tearing it out.
Exactly, pretty much.
He never grew it back. It just happened in GT, so it's not really canon. But they yanked it out of him. They had to like yank it back out of him. It never just grew out on his own.
No, didn't it grow out at the beginning of the second season of Dragon Ball? Yeah, his tail came back.
Yeah, his tail did come back. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
remember this.
yeah, they cut
Second
it
season of Dragon
off.
Ball.
His tail did come back, and then they had to get rid of it again.
Because
Oh,
he
okay,
ended
it
up
was gone for
turning
good.
into the ape, and he needed to turn into the ape. He kind of actually saved the day by turning into the ape.
Yeah, original Dragon Ball. It happened twice that he grew his tail
Oh yeah,
back.
in the original Dragon Ball. But
Yes,
they
that's
cut,
what we're
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Little Goku.
They cut it off and
Yeah,
they yanked it out. I think.
yeah, there's a yank
Yeah,
out.
multiple times he grew it back, though.
Yes, and same with Gohan as well. Gohan had the same thing going on.
It's probably like after a certain age, it stops growing it back naturally or something.
Now, isn't he technically stronger with his tail?
No, there's no difference for it. It's just he can't use that form as much, and Saiyans usually keep it out of pride for their race, so it's
Alright.
more of a symbolism or a strength status.
Unless you want to go with GT, in which it helps him unlock more of his power, hence Super Saiyan 4.
But it's like a temporary fix, because if you go with GT, he loses the tail again after he gets out of Super Saiyan 4. It just grows for that form and then goes back.
Ah.
So it's more, and even then, I don't think it became a weakness again. Like, it was just there because he's a Saiyan.
Yeah, Goku's tail was permanently removed by Kami.
Yep. Yeah, because Master Roshi did it the first time, I believe. So, yeah. Pretty much, again, that's his only form of kryptonite that we know of, outside of that heart disease.
Yeah, well, Superman can't really do that.
Yeah, so... And plus, we don't even know how the hell that works on a Saiyan's anatomy. And let's not go into Saiyan anatomy outside the damn tail, because I don't know shit about aliens. So...
They also never really stated like how powerful Superman can make his heat vision or his laser eyes.
Yeah,
Because I know he has different degrees of how strong that gets.
unless it gets planet-destroying or it can reach out to freaking the ends of Milky Way galaxy level, it's not going to cause too much harm. I can probably guarantee that.
My other, two things. One, my first question, how far can you go with that instantaneous travel thing?
Anyway,
Anywhere.
How far can you move?
If you can think it, I think you have to be there. Oh, you just think it, you're there.
Yep.
How much energy does that actually take?
None. He can just go back and forth repeatedly with
He
it.
traversed not only across the galaxy, but from to the afterlife and back.
Does it take more energy like the farther away you go? Like, is
No.
it a strain to travel across galaxies?
No, but he seems to have problem bringing a group of people, but that's assuming that he's trying to get them safely across with him, as much as is not as a stress test.
I think the only time he actually brought a group of people when it was like a big group of people too.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Dozens.
just, he's not used to stuff like that, so it's not as much of a strain because he's done it so many different times. So, yeah. And it doesn't matter on Strength of the Beings either, because he transported Cell with no problem. So it's not as if there's any resistance towards it. So, yeah, he could just tell...
It takes concentration.
Not that much. Just a second and him thinking of whatever place to go to.
Yeah.
It might take a few seconds, but he can also move very fast just in general during
That's
combat.
what I'm saying. How useful is it during battle? Like,
He punches Superman. Superman goes flying. He takes a second and teleports. That's it.
but he can't like do it to continue.
Do it what?
Continuously, I'm assuming. That's what he said, and I think
Like-
he got cut
like-
out. Wait, hold on. I can actually give an example of it being used in combat. Do you mind?
Well,
You guys just totally cut out on me.
Oh, sorry.
you cut out on us.
Oh fuck.
Continuously?
Can he do it like? Can he keep? I don't know.
Teleport.
The only
teleport,
thing that's coming
teleport.
to mind. Have you seen the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you
like that teleport.
The end fight where they were fighting Wolverine and
Nobody
Uma?
likes to acknowledge that movie's existence, by the way.
Yeah, because of Deadpool. What they fucking did to him. God damn.
Yeah, right. So the end fight there where he's teleporting back and forth between the two guys fighting them both at once. You remember that?
Yeah, he can...
Can Goku do something like that, or
He can-
is it take too much concentration?
He moves about that speed because if you notice during the fights, they move so fast it seems like teleporting, so it's either that speed, but he has used instant transmission in combat. In fact, there is one fight, and even in the games, where he charges up a Kamehameha wave, and during the last second while the enemy's flying at him, he uses instant transmission and shoots off the blast right behind them. So he can even use it as jukes. He's done that before. So even
I think it would also depend on. So I think it also becomes the learning curve of how fast does Superman get a handle on
Goku, yeah.
Goku's abilities, and how fast does Goku get a handle on Superman's abilities.
My problem, but the thing is, I think Goku's got the lead in that because, first off, like you said, Superman doesn't have the practice in fighting people around his
He doesn't go
level.
toe to toe as often, while Goku does it all the time. So Goku's
Right, I
more
think the
knowledgeable and more fluent with learning of the patterns.
And the second thing about that is Superman doesn't have many change-ups as much as Goku.
Yeah.
Goku's got solar flare. He's got what the afterimage technique to make look like illusions of himself. Just sorry.
I'm gonna intervene for just a second. Yeah. I hope the recording didn't stop. Goku. So good. Sorry. Yeah, Goku has techniques, moves, and abilities, and he has he fights in a martial arts style. While Superman just has like beam, ice breath, and just he doesn't really know like martial arts. He's just a brawl. That's pretty much what he is.
Yeah, he's
in the again, I think that comes down to like the when, because in the beginning, Superman is definitely just sort of relying on his insane amount of strength, and later on, he does actually take the time to learn how to fight, specifically from people who fight in midair, and are used to using different techniques for things like that.
Oh yeah. Also, you can give the fact that he's also probably trained against Batman a couple times, so he is used to seeing martial arts. He just doesn't implement it as part of his style. So you can usually, exactly. So you can, yeah, he can have that defense as well. But still, I'd like to say that between the techniques and the abilities that Goku can use and the variety, the variation, and the jukes and switch-ups on it, as well as the unexpectedness of it, he probably can. The problem is that he probably won't be able to use Spirit Bomb or anything else that will take time, and he can't drag it out or use friends to do that because that would just avoid what we already talked about. But anything else out of that he has in his bag of tricks, he could probably use.
It'd be an interesting fight, and it'd be interesting to try it at multiple different parts, like the beginning of Superman, the beginning of Goku, and then like another series
Superman Prime and Goku.
No, not just Superman Prime, but just like a year or two after Superman starts being Superman, and then like maybe after Goku reaches Super Saiyan 1, try it again.
Oh yeah.
And another few years. In another few years, see what it's like then.
I would say 3 on there, because the thing is 1 would be... No, 1 would lose. 1 would lose completely because he had a hard time during Broly, for the Broly fight. The Broly fight was literally a planet destroyer level, and he was getting his ass kicked with 5 other Saiyans. There's a huge gap between Legendary Super Saiyan Broly and Super Saiyan 1 Goku, to the point where he had to pull off a Spirit Bomb and had his friends put all of their energy into it to take him out, which would equal a Planet Destroyer level. So, according to the statistics, in my opinion, 5 Super Saiyans, or 4 of them, I can't remember. Hold on, let me just do the math.
While you're doing that, Goku has a Kaioken technique, which kind of, I don't know what it does. I don't know specifics, but it amplifies his powers. It's basically Super Saiyan mode before he got that, and he can actually go like Kaioken times like 100 or something, which will like almost kill him, or times 1,000 or something, which will almost kill him, but it'll make him far stronger than Super Saiyan mode. So you just do that.
I wouldn't say that would go further than that, because the thing is that he...
Yeah, I remember hearing it. I remember seeing it once, or hearing or something, that Kaioken can go stronger than that.
Yeah, but that was only during the cooler movie, and that was Super Saiyan 1, which I already said would be outdated compared to Superman due to the fact that...
I know. I didn't say like any of those other Super Saiyans.
No, but I just
said
like
Super Saiyan 1 is weaker than higher tiers of Kaiokens, but Kaiokens also has the chance of him like just dying because of the stress on his body.
Yeah, the fatigue will definitely...
Apparently Kaioken 3 is over 24,000.
24,000 what? Are you talking about the power levels?
Yes, his power level is over 24,000 and just in Kaioken 3.
Yeah, well, what is like Super Saiyan 1 like at 1,000,000 or something like that? I'm trying to remember. All I know is that there's so much with the power levels on there, and there's like hundreds
Apparently
of
you can
millions.
do Kaioken and Super Saiyan at the same time.
That's
Really?
really risky to the body.
Yep, called a Super Kaioken.
Citation?
And
Technique.
it's in the Otherworld tournament against Pecan.
Okay, that makes sense. And yeah, I think I can remember something like that. Yep. Okay. Makes sense. But I think that was just still when he had Super Saiyan 1. You can say this
He
was
is never again seen using this technique after he used it on Pecan.
Yeah, because it probably became inefficient after he gained Super Saiyan 2 and 3, which was right
Super Saiyan
after
2 is
that.
not good though, I heard. Because it makes you really strong, but also makes you super slow.
No, no, no. You got that different. That's Ascended Saiyan. Ascended Saiyan is
Ascended
the...
Super Saiyan.
Yes, Ascended Super Saiyan is the slow version of it. When they perfected the technique, it became Super Saiyan 2. That's how Gohan in Super Saiyan 2 was able to match Perfect Cell in speed and in strength.
Yeah, that's right, because Trunks was like, I am Super Saiyan 2, I'm stronger, but it's like, no.
He's like,
Apparently, according to something, Goku can actually use Kaioken in combination with any of the Super Saiyans, including 4.
That's
citation
dangerous.
needed. That's also dangerous. But yeah, you could
I would have to imagine it's dangerous, but that would be friggin' awesome.
It's
that
like
would
dangerous to
be.
everyone.
That's the problem, is that we don't really got something to work off that outside the fact that he did do that for Super Saiyan 1, but I'm not entirely sure if he would ever do that or even consider it. So I'm not going to use it into a factor unless he's actually used it, and rather than go off of estimates like that or guesses. Um, what was the other thing I wanted to say? I kind of got a little bit off track about, like, it was something Mike said that was relevant. What was the last point you brought up?
Uh, something about Super Saiyan 2 Trunks.
Oh, yes, yes. Trunks was at the same power level as Ascended Saiyan of Cell, but his speed was so diminished to the point he couldn't land a blow on him. That was the problem with Ascended Saiyan. And then during the Gohan fight, he was able to match speed to him because he perfected it. Pretty much it focused on the negative aspects and the energy consumption for Ascended Saiyan, while Super Saiyan 2 perfected it. Think of it like a alternate route of training, or the way that they worked on how to control and progress being a Super Saiyan, but they kind of went in a wrongish way.
The farmer's power level was 5.
Okay,
Confirmed on Wiki.
alright, so I was right on that. It was 5. Yeah, so bullets are pretty much completely nothing, and it works for both universes.
Although I
So
think it takes like a power level of 300 to destroy Earth, so just get like a couple hundred farmers, aim their shotguns at the ground, all shoot at once, and the Earth just explodes.
no, 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 no. Okay, there's actually something to disprove that as well.
I know, but that's how I want it to be, though, because that's
Uh, okay, but can I just throw my insight into it? I'll let you have your own fantasy. You can, 100 farmers can destroy the Earth. There you go. All right.
actually it's like 120,
Okay.
125 or so.
All right. 125 farmers can destroy the Earth. Now, what the reality is, I think in increments you can't measure it from small percentages, and there might be gaps based off the power level. So an increment could be a lot more, or it could increase it exponentially when you have a higher number of it in general. So you can't compare 5 to 10, because 10 might have a bit more going up on the level. There might be like some midpoints or some point, etc. in between, or something as a buffer for those levels. I'm thinking that because there hasn't been any amount of force in DBZ that can say, like, oh wait, hold on, I got a good example. Ready? Broly is a planet buster type level I'm going with. 4 Super Saiyans can't take him down, but unless they combined all their strength into it, their power levels are probably higher if you combined all of them compared to Broly. So it shows from just that in general, or you can do the same thing with the Majin Buu fight, or any of the other fights against one strong enemy with a power level higher than all of them, but if combined, he would be weaker. Once you hit a certain increment, or you go up a certain increment, there's a huge difference between previous increments. That's what I'm assuming. There's like a buffer zone, if it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Because let's, for example, take Majin Buu. and Goku and Vegeta. They're in that fight. Vegeta and Goku work together, and they try fighting Majin Buu, and they couldn't take him. They had the fusion together because it would be just more than their power levels. They could actually increase it even further and can make themselves even stronger as a whole new being. So fusion isn't just adding together, it's surpassing that. I assume. I need to recheck the power levels on it, but this is what I'm going with. So them separately isn't the same as them together as Vegito. Because if that's the case, then Trunks and Goten couldn't even reach Super Saiyan 3. They were only Super Saiyan once. The most they could do is 2, but they managed to, as Gotenks, hit Super Saiyan 3.
150 million. Hold on a second. I'm got a math thing I'm doing. So apparently Super Saiyan 1 power level is 150 million, which is nuts. So, and a Kaioken is like, Kaioken 1 is your base power level plus itself, so Kaioken 5 is, the farmer would be Kaioken, if he went Kaioken 10, he'd be level 50 or something, because it plus itself that many times. And Goku, say, when he's fighting Vegeta, actually no, no. Never mind. What is 800? So 8,000 actually times 100 would be about half the power of a Super Saiyan. So that's pretty good. Kaioken 100, and then he gets way more powerful later.
Oh my God! Could you imagine? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Kaioken 100.
Too much. In fact, even just in general, form jumps are a lot. Can I give an example of Cooler?
Yeah.
Okay. Cooler in base form is around 1,200,000, okay? To 120 million flat, okay? Cooler when he goes up his form, 470 million.
Whoa.
Oh wait, yeah, 470 million. That's a lot. In fact, Frieza's been stated to be stronger than Cooler's final form by the time of the events of Cooler's Revenge, so he's even over 470,000, and Trunks took him out. My point being is that he's really oh my God, good lord.
To be honest, all these numbers are just making me just cross-eyed, and I'm
Oh yeah.
You know what would be really interesting?
Yes.
Like 16-year-old Clark Kent versus 16-year-old Goku.
16-year-old Goku would get his ass.
He probably would, because he's still pretty weak. That's pretty much.
Well, no, but Clark doesn't even understand like a third of his powers at that time.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, can we judge them as continent blasters by then?
Goku.
I'm not even sure that Superman could destroy a continent at that point. Or, well, he probably could. He just couldn't realize that he could.
Same with Goku. So that would be same then. So 16-year-old would be fine. But I wanted to go with the Broly one. Broly's power level is 1,400,000,000.
That's a Super Saiyan. That's a legendary Super Saiyan.
Yes, and that's about, in my opinion, that's a planet buster. That's a planet buster. Frieza's a planet buster too, but Broly destroyed many planets flying around not giving a fuck. So, yeah, I'm just letting you know the numbers on there. That if you could fly around destroying planets constantly, because I'm assuming Frieza could, but the problem is that he kind of had to focus. You notice how he had to make a giant death ball in order to do that? Yeah. Broly was just like, blow up a planet. Broly just didn't care. So let's see here. hmm. Hmm.
Looking up what Goku's power level would be at the end of... Goku at the end of a Dragon Ball is pretty much when he's about 16, so...
Wait a minute. What? Holy shit. I actually noticed something that's really messed up. Goku isn't even Broly's level at Legendary Super Saiyan.
Eh?
Hold on. Let me find it. Broly's at 1 billion something, I believe.
1,400,000,000.
Alright, 1,400,000,000, alright? So, Babidi Arc. Bibidi Arc? Babidi? Yeah, Babidi Saga. Babidi Saga, in Super Saiyan 2, he's only... No, it's enough, never mind. I think. The numbers are making me confused as fuck, I'm telling you that. You're right, Mike.
I think we're done with the numbers. Also, I know I said we're done with the numbers, but no we're not. Because Goku's power level at the end of Dragon Ball is about 1,000. I think, let me... These are movies. Get out of here. Let me scroll down. Yeah, it's 910, and he used a Super Kamehameha. So that's Goku at pretty much 16.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, no, because that was during the fight against Piccolo, and he was still a kid then, so chances are he's probably a little over 1,000, maybe 1,500 by then, when he's 16 or so, because that was, I don't know, when he was really young. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what?
Apparently Super Saiyan
No. Sorry, that was when he was about 16. Sorry.
Oh my god. Actually, we can compare Prime probably to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I want to say that now. You know why?
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really powerful.
Yeah. He's ridiculous.
So them at their best and them at their weakest, pretty much.
Yeah, they're fucking even. They really are.
You know how the battle would go out? They'd be fighting, and then they'll both be really tuckered out, and then, oh no, something else happened, and then they team together. Pretty much how it's going to be for the new Superman.
Either that, or they'd just be sparring in the galaxy for freaking eternity. Again, I keep saying, Superman Prime is a god in a sense, but Omega Shenron, which can grant fucking wishes, is not even as strong. And he can grant literally anything. They said, like, he's just... There's, like, no limitation to what Omega Shenron can do compared to regular Shenron.
Except for the fact that Omega Shenron isn't even as powerful as Gogeta Super Saiyan 4.
Wait, hold on. Am I getting the right Shenron? Omega Shenron's the thing they fought against. Crap.
Right. No, Omega Shenron is the one that's followed the Dragon Balls.
No, that's the red Shenron. I'm trying to... No. Omega Shenron's the guy they fought at the end of the series because the Dragon... In GT because of the Dragon Balls went corrupt. I forgot about red Shenron, but they didn't give a power level for the actual damn dragon. That's what I'm saying. Now Omega. Like, what the hell is the red Shenron? The black Dragon Ball.
Ultimate?
Yeah, it's Ultimate.
Ultimate Shenron?
Yes, his Ultimate Shenron. What the fuck is his power level? That's what I need to know. Is he stronger than that? Because... According to this, they can literally do anything.
The Ultimate Shenron can even grant wishes that kill people, right?
He can do whatever the hell he wants, apparently. From what I heard. Black Star Dragon Balls can just do whatever it needs. Please don't use that Ultimate Tenkaichi game as a reference. It's a video game. It's really bad on that.
I got a list of power levels throughout the show, so...
Yeah, Ultimate Shenron. That's the one that we need to look up if... To be fair, can we say...
Ooh, here we go. According to Super Baby Vegeta 2, Ultimate Shenron's power exceeds his. But Super Baby Vegeta 2 gets beaten by...
Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan 4, so... I think Omega Shenron... Is Omega Shenron more powerful than Ultimate Shenron?
Okay, now here's the thing about Omega Shenron. He absorbed all the Black Star Dragon Balls to get to that form. Probably the source of the power, if you want to assume, of that Shenron.
Hey Mike, can you sort that list by power just to see
No, it goes by list of appearance pretty much of through the movies and through the show.
Oh, wait a minute. They're not
where
talking
is
about
that?
the
Can you
dark...
link that list?
Wait,
No,
wait.
I have it on the laptop, not on the...
Okay, hold on a second. We can't use Omega Shenron as a reference on there because Omega Shenron is using the original Dragon Balls, not the Ultimate. I completely forgot about that aspect. So this is going to be regular Shenron's power, which doesn't make any fucking sense now that I think about it. In fact, there's an inconsistency with that. A really big one that I didn't even consider. Shenron can wish back planets, people back from the dead, but only certain amounts, etc., etc. And yet, Omega Shenron is the greatest being fused by that. So, what the fuck? Did Kami put a limit on his power? Why is Omega Shenron this powerful, yet Baby can have a similar-ish power, or can be high up there, or even Goku can be high up there, and he can probably out-generate so much energy like that. And yet, they can blow up planets and do whatever the hell they want, so unless creating planets take more energy than frickin' destroying them completely or destroying galaxies,
It actually usually does take more energy to create something than to...
Yeah.
Yeah, but to the point of galaxy destroyer energy equal to recreating a planet.
Hey Mike, can you look up Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's power level?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I have it here. It's on the bottom of the list. Shadow Dragon Saga. Gogeta. His Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 base is 2.5 billion, but then he does V jump times 10. I guess that's Kaioken or whatever. And then it goes to 25 mil. Or billion.
Fucking shit.
No,
Even
actually,
though-
Mike, it's... wait, no, it's not the same number. Never mind. It looked like it for a second. God damn it, I really
Even though
hate...
in his basic form it looks like he can kick Omega Shenron's ass.
Yeah, he can. He beats him. He beats him, but he takes too long, and he screws it up. But they do enough damage that then they manage to actually finish it off with the Universal Spirit Bomb.
Mm-hmm.
But supposedly,
Pretty
Superman
much-
Prime basically is almost equal in power to the Source. Because he ends up gaining all the abilities of all of his sons, basically. You know, that's not the great way. You know, all of his what do they call it? His descendants. Every one that was born from Superman Beyond, he ends up getting all their powers too, and a portion of their amount of power. That'd be interesting. Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 versus Superman Prime.
Yeah.
That'd be the end. I mean, that's literally the
That
final.
battle would destroy the universe.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That would. I mean, I think the only thing about it is that Gogeta can only hold Super Saiyan 4. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 can only, they can only be Gogeta for 15 minutes. I think that's the one major problem.
Actually, there is another thing, though. If they use the earrings, the Patara earrings, there's still Vegito, which has no limit, and they can still go Super Saiyan 4. But they never did that because the earrings were destroyed after...
Aren't the earrings also a weaker form of
Nope, even.
fusion? No, it's a weaker fusion.
I would think, because it makes sense that the permanent one would be weaker and the temporary one would be immensely powerful, hence why it's only for a limited time.
It's
Okay, hold on. Let's do a test, okay? Here's the thing. There is a Super Saiyan Gogeta and a Super Saiyan Vegito. Check their power levels out and you can tell. Because they're both even at that point. So Super Gogeta is this much. Give me a second.
This much.
Okay, this is Super Gogeta. That's the temporary fusion, okay?
Hold on. Super... Which one?
The one I posted is Super Gogeta.
Super Gogeta is 2.5 million. Or billion. 2.5 billion. Because the people can't see this.
Okay. So
That's why I'm
let's see
saying that.
here. This is Vegito. I don't know if this is base or not. That's the thing. So the temporary
Vegito,
one.
1.5
Yeah.
billion.
That's base though, it says.
And the other one was...
Super
Wait,
Saiyan.
billion?
Billion.
Don't you mean million?
1.5 billion?
No, because you just said that Super Saiyan 4
Was-
Gogeta are 2.5 billion.
Yeah. And the other one's
Yeah.
1.5 billion.
But the problem is that there's
Oh, okay.
the problem is that that's the power level for Vegito base. We don't have a Super Saiyan version of it.
So...
We needed-
2.5 billion is Gogeta Super Saiyan 4?
No,
Is Super Gogeta, which is just Super Saiyan 1.
No.
Super-
no,
Yeah.
I thought you said it was 2.5 billion for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
Is
It-
it?
Is
Can
ridiculous.
you link? Can you literally link
I
me
can't
that
link it.
list?
I haven't. I'm talking to you on one computer and I have the page on the other.
No.
What is the site though?
No,
Just-
that's what I'm gonna do.
Just
Give me
go
a
to
second.
Dragon Ball Wiki and type.
Boom.
There you go.
I'm gonna help out. Super Saiyan 4 is 25 billion. That's the thing. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is 25 billion, okay?
25 billion. Okay, so he's 10 times as powerful as.
That's what that means.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright. And I'm trying to compare base Vegito to Super Saiyan 1 Gogeta, or you can call him Super Gogeta, whatever the hell he wants to go by because of his damn ego.
Super Saiyan Gogeta. He's Gogeta and he's Super Saiyan.
So we need to figure out how much Vegito will get if he goes Super Saiyan 1, and then we can do a comparison.
What does Super Saiyan do to your power
Mm,
level?
fire.
That's-
Okay, well, let me check fucking Goku now. Yay. Okay,
I'm
Goku
just-
in the Bibbidi Saga. Let me do that, okay? He is at 3 million. And he is 150 million when he goes Super Saiyan.
What was the numbers again?
3 million, and he went 150 million when he went Super Saiyan.
Oh,
That's just him normal.
it's a lot.
Regular Goku. So 3 million normal, 150 million Super Saiyan. Quite a jump.
So that's times 5.
Okay, so times 5. I feel like the number is off by that, though.
Yeah, the
Why
numbers are
would-
probably off. We should probably just stop this because there's too many numbers.
Yes, this is
Matt.
getting weird. Yeah.
We're
It
not
might
even
be a
talking
different-
about Superman anymore.
Okay, yeah.
And it's
agreed.
been for like 50 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Conclusion, everyone. Power levels are bullshit.
And the
Yeah,
real
pretty
conclusion of the battle is they would both be getting progressively more powerful as time goes on, to the point where they destroy the universe and no one wins. Whoever. Wait, no. What's the word? How's that phrase? Whoever.
No matter
wins.
who wins, everybody loses.
Yeah, that's the one. Whoever wins, we all lose.
Alright, I want to do one final thing before we actually wrap that up. You know
Final
what that is?
Final thoughts.
Not before final thoughts. We have to do this. It's really important because it's definitely has to be
Then
addressed.
do it and stop being like a guy's actually really
Alright, I got it. There is a video already about Superman versus Goku.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought this up.
I want to pick apart.
And it's super BS because they're like, oh, well, Superman can lift more than Goku can, so he's stronger and he wins.
But the thing is they never considered the fact that he killed Planet Busters, and they didn't give a proper estimate to what Goku did. And also the power levels, they don't necessarily...
Did they include Super Saiyan modes? I didn't watch the video because it would upset me too much.
Yeah, I don't even know if they included the proper measurement for Super Saiyan because it
Yeah, we're
increases.
talking about Death Battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, them. The thing is that there's a certain proper increment that you noticed for them to gain as much power to, as a comparison to Goku. For example, nah, I fucked up that whole sentence. Blah. There is certain increments that you gain while going Super Saiyan 2, etc. Because you can see his power level being 3 million, that goes to frickin' 15 million, 150 million, or was it 150? I don't know. It goes up extraordinarily in comparison to base Goku. So for them to we can't even fucking accurately do that. The only thing I can do to measure how powerful he is based off of actions of enemies that he fought or actions of himself. For example, Universal Spirit Bomb, beating the crap out of people that have blown up planets, Planet Destroyer, Galaxy Destroyer, etc. That's, in my opinion, over power levels. If you can beat up someone that does that, that's how powerful you are. Am I wrong?
You're losing me. I'm out of it.
I'm saying that power levels are bullshit, and you go based off of the villain's actions to see how strong he is in comparison.
Dragon Ball Z power levels got bullshit after like the first season. After like,
God.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Apparently, I did not know this. Apparently, Superman, before they retconned him, could destroy entire solar systems by sneezing.
yes, that's Silver Age comics.
Wow.
Don't even talk about Silver
Oh
Age
my dear
comics.
God, that's stupid.
Someone was gonna bring that up. I fucking knew someone was gonna bring that up, but yep, okay. Gwen, you were that guy. Yes.
Silver Age Superman wins all fights.
No, we just talked that fucking Galaxy Destroyers got destroyed by Goku. They're even no matter what.
In the
Dude, they
end,
literally just said that Superman could make up new powers on the fly in pre-86.
yeah,
Oh,
and Saiyans can't, motherfucker.
Yeah, they can Goku's even made some new attacks, and so have all the other Saiyans within the show. And besides, I guess he can make a bit of powers, but it depends on whether or not the powers are equal to, I don't know, Kamea Wave or whatever the hell it is. Pretty much their output. It has to be similar.
Trunks just he just focused his energy into his sword and did like sword slashes.
Wait, no, you're talking about Vegito. He made, wait, Trunks? Oh, you're talking about
Future
Trunks.
Trunks. Future
Okay,
Trunks.
I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the, laser blade
Oh
sword
yeah, the
that
laser
Vegito
blade
made.
too. And then like didn't Gogeta, the fusion dance one, did like an energy blast that was in like the shape of a dragon?
No, that was Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he used Dragon Fist.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In that one movie, the
I'm
Hiragon
just-
movie.
I'm just going by what I remember from
But-
video games.
But he can make up an attack that was like a Stardust Destroyer, where he threw like this energy into a enemy and exploded him. It was
Hellzone
in the
grenade. Piccolo's Hellzone grenade, which is just it's pretty much like a cluster grenade shot. Mace Ha from Gohan, which kind of like lobs a pile of energy. Special beam cannon, that was like a big thing at that point where Piccolo was like, I've perfected a new technique.
Yep, and Galactic Donut from Gotenks. He literally just fucking made it up on the spot.
Right.
Legit. On the spot, middle of a fight. So yeah, Ki is very manipulatable. So you can make new techniques out of it. Hell, villains have made techniques out of it. It's not as if you
Yeah.
can't make powers out of it. Ki is just energy. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. That's how DBZ works.
Energy, you're the one that molds it.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just gonna go based off of like what I was saying before. Power levels are bullshit. Up to what is it? I would say around Frieza arc. No, Namek Saga. I mean, Namek Saga is when the power levels start going all fucking crazy.
It pretty much went off the rails after Super Saiyan because then it was just like, oh well, I'll just go Super Saiyan 2 and I'm even more powerful and all that.
That in the increments, how much they jump up to, I can't fucking accurately measure that shit. That's the problem.
Nobody can. That's why near the end of the GT and all that, it's in billions.
Yeah, because it's just, why the fuck not?
You guys
Billions.
remember when over 9,000 power level was like, holy shit, we're dead? And
Yeah.
now it's like, oh yeah, I got like 25 billion. I just stare at you and you explode.
It wasn't, oh, holy shit, we're dead, on as much to, holy shit, this guy's about
He's gonna kick our ass.
Vegeta's
Hard.
level. And that was the fucking Nappa.
Vegeta's so good.
I want to say he was about that, and that was just him base. He didn't even power up or anything else, and that's how he was able to. And then when he actually did power up, he surpassed Vegeta. So maybe he was a bit lower than Vegeta base. Goku was.
Yeah,
That makes
Vegeta's
sense.
was like 1,500. 13,000, sorry.
Yeah, so 8,000. What Nappa's was 5,000.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, got it. Yep, makes sense now.
And Kaioken just kicks his ass.
Yeah, and they were continent blasters. They're about that level, right? You
I
would
guess.
say. Well, they're trying to destroy the. They were trying.
Technically, they can destroy the Earth.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. They can destroy the Earth. After all,
Technically, Yajirobe can destroy the Earth.
can Yajirobe destroy the
He
Earth?
has like 970, which is funny because that's more than what Goku was at the end of Dragon Ball.
Wow, are you fucking kidding me?
Earth power level.
You said it only takes, how much to destroy the Earth?
I think 300. I'm gonna Google it.
Holy shit. So a planet buster's at 300. I'm assuming it would take everything they have to do that, though. Like I said, increments are bullshit. You base it off of what they do. I want to say, the reason why I use Legendary Super Saiyan Broly, if Mike's saying is true, that Planet Buster's at 300, the reason why I'm going with this is because Broly does it so fucking easy. Like, just,
Yeah.
boop, you're gone. Just, he's scary. He also survived an explosion from Frieza, him blowing up the planet as a baby. He survived Frieza's power level.
Well, apparently, in like the very beginning of Dragon Ball, when Goku's a little wee lad, his Great Ape transformation has a power level of 100. So, yeah, Earth is squishy.
I guess.
Have you guys actually watched this Goku vs Superman video?
Yes, it was bullshit.
It's actually really in depth.
Yeah, but the problem is that they used wrong statistics to measure it, and they didn't calculate all the sides on Goku's abilities. And Superman keeps changing his base.
Good night, everybody.
Based off the writer.
Good night, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed that Superman vs. Goku and did a bunch of nerd talk about Dragon Ball Z. I'm ending this audio because it's over an hour.
I think we went back to square one at the end. We didn't even accomplish shit.
We ended where we began. I think we haven't we decided that if they fought, they just get more powerful as time goes on and just destroy everything.
Yeah, but we still can't fucking accurately measure them outside of actions so that they...
Okay. Good night, everybody. It's over a fucking hour recording. I'm done. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Gwen.
Yeah, goodbye.